Hi everyone, welcome to Deanna Budgets. Nice to see everybody. I hope you are doing well. I am here, I'm alive. Yes, you guys, it's been a busy month. I decided to take a little break in March for the most part, and I am trying to be diligent about filming in April, but we will see how it goes. We are here today to do cash stuffing for paycheck number 1 of April. And today it's going to be a quick little run through, and we are cash stuffing $1,904. However, some of this is in placeholder, and I will explain that when we get to it. But before we start, let us go ahead and unstuff the wallet to see if we have any rollover. I can tell you what, you guys, it has been a very rough spending week for the wallet. So let's see what's left over. In groceries, we have $3. Gas, oh my goodness, I'm sure everybody is feeling this one, but we only have $3 left. You guys, you remember how much rollover I used to have in here? It's gone. It is gone. Gas is out of control. We have $3 left, so that's it. Food is, we have 43, which is awesome. So that saved us this week. Miscellaneous has 10 left and nothing left in the wallet. That's it. So it's not horrible because we didn't overspend on our eating out. So we have 20, 40, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $59 in rollover, and I am happy about that. So we are going to put that off to the side because we are going to be putting that into our rollover savings challenge book at the end of the video. Okay, so let us stuff the wallet. We are adding 180 to groceries. 1, 50, 70, 80. We're adding to gas $100, which is going to be in a 50, 2 20s, and a 10. And it's gotten to the point, I was using my credit card to buy gas, but now even the places that used to be the same price for cash and credit now have cash cheaper. So I have been using cash at the gas station. 50, 70, 90, $100. And I have to give my husband now cash for gas because same reason. He usually just puts it on the card, but now it's cheaper to use cash. Food, we are going to be adding $60 per usual. 20, 40, 60. Personal, okay, hubby will get his 50. I'll put that off to the side, and I will take out 50 as well. I'm doing that in a 20, 2 10s, a 5, and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that should be 50. Let's double check. 20, 30, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50. Miscellaneous is getting 20, and our daughter is getting 30. 30? Yes, 30. Okay, and the wallet is stuffed. So this is pretty much what I put in every week, and so far it has worked for us. So we will keep it that way until we need to adjust. I might have to up the gas budget, but we will see. Every now and then I might just throw a little bit extra to keep it like stable. Next we move on to our bills, and we are going to be adding to the one in the front, which is our phone bill, is getting $25. Oh wow, I just realized that we are at the new quarter, which means that I need to pay this. Okay, so I need to remind myself, I pay this at the beginning of every quarter to cover the quarter that we are in. So we are adding $25, and I need to see what actually is the amount I owe. I need to ask my mom because I am on her phone plan, have been that way for like the past 13 years or so, and it doesn't make sense to change it at this point. So we should have 445 in here. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 425, 35, 45. Perfect. So that is correct. So this is going to get depleted pretty much this week. Same for car insurance. I literally just paid the bill today, for the next cycle, which will cover us through October. So I do need to reconcile that later this week. And I am putting my date for my tracking as 4/3 because this is a paycheck that was on 4/3. So we are adding $35 to car insurance, and I'm okay with this amount because I like to basically budget whatever I pay for the current policy period, and then like I add an extra 50 as a buffer, and that's worked well so far. So let's see, we need to put 35. Yeah, this bill that I have came up to like $800. So I'm gonna budget $850 for the next period. I think that's what we're gonna do, and hopefully that works out. So, and that is for a 6-month period. We have 2 cars, and we have State Farm. I don't know if you guys use them, but so far it's been good. We bundle a couple different policies, so we get discounts, and we do the Drive Safe and Save, which is another way you can get some discounts if your company offers stuff like that. So take advantage, get those prices as low as you can, you guys. So it should be $981. I do have $140 in the bank out of that number. So I should have $841 in cash. Let me check. 150, 250, 350, 420, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 810, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So we will reconcile that this week. And yeah, okay. So that is it for the bills, you guys. And now we will move on to our savings. Savings? Yes, savings. Let's do savings. I treat my savings like a bill in the sense that I try to put the same amount into it every week. And at least those are like my mandatory savings. So for the first one, let me just take off my little breakdown here off to the side to make sure that I do not leave anything out. I've showed you guys my breakdown before. I'll just kind of share with you. So I use the Budget Mom Paycheck breakdown, and this is how I do it. I have my budget on the other side, and I do my cash planning on that side, so that's off to the side. Don't have enough space in the camera for everything, you guys. Okay, so for 3, we are adding $50. Oh, see, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to take $65 out for hubby because he went to the barber. So this is his money as well. I almost forgot. Thankfully, I was taking it off. Okay, so I am adding $50 to my daughter's saving account. So she will have $650 as of this year. So we have prop cash here. We have $600 in prop and now $50 in cash. I do transfer at the end of the month whatever is saved in here to our high yield account to gain interest. For our savings, it's going to be at the same amount. We're adding $50, and that is going to bring us to $650 as well. So I will tuck that $50 in. And now we move on to, this binder is bigger. Let's see if I can fit it better. Emergency, I use savings challenges. I try to put $100 a month toward that. Month ahead is getting $20. And we also do savings challenges, like to top this one off. April and March was a good month because we were able to put like we put like $300 in it in March, so that was awesome. Guys, March was exciting for the cash stuffing. I just didn't have time to film anything, but because we were able to also cash stuff our tax refund, so that really helped. That was awesome. And yeah, but how are you guys doing? I hope everybody is well. We've been hanging in. We finally got our car repaired. For those of you who have been with me, my husband was in a little car accident, not his fault. Some guy sideswiped him and we had to take it to the body shop. So we just dropped some money on the deductible for that as well. But hopefully we should get it back from the other guy's car insurance company since it was his fault. And if we get it back, then it will go back to the emergency fund, which is where I've decided to take that money from. But the car looks great. She is back in business, you guys. Okay, so for today, we are going to be putting $790 into our vacation envelope, and that is where my placeholder cash comes in. Because why do I have this much? Well, I use credit cards, as you guys know, very heavily for basically all my spending. I track it very meticulously, and I use my sinking funds to reimburse all the charges that I use. So in that way, I gain my points, but I'm not going into debt with my credit card. It also helps me to just keep track of my expenses better, because I can always go into my account and check something or pick up any missing things. So what happened is I for the whole year, I use my credit card, pay it off, I get cash back. When we book our trips, which we usually book once a year, I redeem my cash back. And that is where this money comes from. So this 790 is basically our cash back for the entire 2025 spending up until like March, basically. It was actually 690, but then I'm also putting in my normal $100 that I put in every week. So we are, here it is, 5, 6, 7, 50, 70, 90, 790. And the reason I'm keeping this in prop is because I've already booked our tickets for Jamaica. We are going next month, so that's exciting. And I need to pay it back. And a lot of this money is in my high yield account. So I'm trying to like cover the charges so far that have been incurred from, what's in my normal account before I transfer back from my high yield. So this number, obviously it's showing 9,350. But that is not accurate anymore because we've booked tickets and we've paid for like accommodations for a couple of the nights. And I've reserved the rental car. So it's going, you guys, it's going. If you're interested, I could give you a budget breakdown for our trip to Jamaica. Let me know. I could do a special video about that if you're interested. All right. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 8,500, 9,000. And 9,100, 200, 9,250, 300, and 20, 40, 50. Perfect. 93.50. Awesome. And we're going to use a lot of that, you guys. Watch. Jamaica is not a cheap destination. It's not, especially if you're going there to be a tourist. Okay, but it's fun. Yeah, that's it for savings so far. We're going to put that off to the side, and we move on now to the sinking funds. This week, sinking funds is not getting a lot. We're only going to be doing $100 because our sinking funds got a lot of love in March, and they're in a good spot right now. We haven't been doing a ton of like spending apart from bills and, that kind of stuff. So that's awesome. And we are only going to be putting in 100 this week. So we're putting in 50 into family fun. So let's find that. And for you guys who want to see, I do use a tracker here to to budget out my sinking fund. These are my high revolving funds. And at the end of the month, I'll go through my binders, see what needs to be topped up, and put a goal for what I'd like to accomplish for the month. So then I put into each week, I chip away at it and see if I can hit the goal, if some of them needed more, if some didn't get enough, basically helps me to keep track of my sinking funds. So $50 is going into family fun. And yeah, this month we have a couple things already on the calendar that we're going to be doing. So we want to make sure we have the cash to have those nice memories, family memories. That's what this envelope is really for. So this will have 343. Let us check that up. 1, 50, 70, 90, 2, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 20, 5, 35, 41, 2, 3, 343. Excellent. Awesome. Love that. Hubby and I are going to try to do a date night this month, and we are going to do like the Cherry Blossom Festival also in 2 weeks. So they always have food trucks and music, and it's so much fun with the cherry blossoms. Despite the allergies, it's fun. you guys live anywhere that you get cherry blossoms, all the spring flowers are out now. Okay, we're at gifts. Gifts is getting the next 50 because gifts was so badly depleted, which means that we're just being nice to a lot of people. But now we should have $53 in here. It was pretty much empty. So we have 51, 2, and 3. Perfect. I would like to get this back up in fighting form this month. So that's it for my sinking funds this week. And now we move on to, I think, savings. Is it savings? Savings challenges. So I should have, in theory, $214 left if I was correct. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 210, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yay! Okay, so for my savings, I do usually have a separate video where I do my savings challenges. But what I do like to do at the end of the video is just to show my Sweet Stacks challenge a little love. This is a challenge that was created by myself and Andrea from No Bucks Given. It helps you to save $10,000 and it has 12 sections. And we have been working pretty assiduously on this one. And so far in this challenge, we have $3,005. So we are making excellent progress. Me personally, I am using this to help basically put money aside for a down payment for a home. So obviously that's a huge goal and we needed a huge challenge to reflect that goal. The market is insane, you guys. If you've seen it, it's crazy. So I'm rolling a D12 to see which challenge or which section we're going to go to, and we're just going to do one thing in there. And we are going to section 8. Let us see what that will be. So section 8 is a search and save. I have 3 different search and save sections in here, section 8 through 10. And obviously they are all different icons. So the cards that come with it will help us to decide. And each card has 4 amounts. You can choose to do 1, 2, 3, or all 4. If you don't do all 4, you can put it back in, shuffle again for the next time. So we're just going to shuffle. We're going to pull 1 card and see what we can do on that card, okay? And then the rest of the money pretty much will go towards my saving challenge video. Okay, so we have a nice cozy scarf. Today was so cold that I did bring my scarf to work because it was literally like 30 degrees this morning when I left my house at like 8:30. So yeah. Okay, so the scarf is on section 10, actually. Is it here? Where is it? No, section 9. And there's a lot of big numbers here, you guys. You see that? I can't do all of these today. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select one number from this because I need to have money for my other challenges. So I think I'm going to do the 55. That's like pretty much in the middle. So 20, 40, 50. I don't even have 5. Oh my goodness. I don't have change. I do have change. Hold on. Okay, I made some change. So I'm grabbing that 5. So now we have 55. This is going to go back into the cards because we didn't finish it. And I cannot take off this icon because we still have to work on it. So this 55, I do only put prop bills into this challenge. So I'm going to grab the prop, because I do not want to be confused and I do not want to leave that amount of money in this challenge. So I use prop just so that I still feel like I'm putting the cash in. So I'm going to add the 55 in here. So that's exciting. This will save 1,000 when it's complete. And we've done 3 of the icons out of the 8 icons there. So that's fun. We're going to make a note that we are adding 55. And guys, if you're interested in this challenge, you can download this for free on my Kofi or Andrea's Kofi, No Bucks Given. The important thing is to save. So 55 going in today, which should bring us to $3,060. Woohoo! Okay, so let's close this up. And we are going to put the cash into the cash binder for my savings challenges, and she goes all the way to the back, and this is the first money she is getting for the month of April. Now, we have to do our rollover as well. But let me take the rest of this cash and we are going to put this one side to play with challenges for this week. If I don't get to my challenges video, then I will lump it in with next week's paid cash stuffing. But it will get done. Okay, so I said I have rollover, right? So let's do the rollover and then I can get you guys on your way to enjoying the rest of your day. Okay, so we said we had, let's put it on the cash tray, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $59. Let me get my calculator. Whoops, knocking over my plants, you guys. $59. So this challenge, this book is Candy Shop. It's from GB, Income Babes. I literally ran out of space to put this in. So I am going to have to improvise. I'm going to start adding it here. So I'm going to put today's date is 4/3. Well, it's not, but you know what I mean. We're adding 59. And that will bring us up to 871 in this challenge book. Yay. So we have 871 now, but we're going to stuff the 59. So what I've been doing is just working my way. I finished these and I think we're at Bubblegum Bridge. Bubblegum Bridge is kind of like a 30 envelope savings challenge, which means the numbers go 1 through 30. And we have done quite a few of them. Now we have 59, so let's eliminate the biggest number here. I see 27. I think that's the biggest one. I see 25 also. Okay, so let's get rid of the 27. So that leaves me with 32. And I'm going to get rid of the 25. Wow. Awesome. So I have $7 left. And I don't see a 7 here, I don't think. I don't see a 7. So I'm going to go, I can't do this one because it's a D12 and I don't want to have any IOUs. So let's go here. Okay. So this is the Lollipop Lane and we are going to do this $5. And now we only have 2 left. And I'm going to get rid of this 2 here. Yay! So now the money is done. We have successfully stuffed. That was so quick, so quick. But we have stuffed our 59. You know what, you guys? I love playing savings challenges, but sometimes when I run out of time to film and stuff and I don't play them, I'm so sad. So I might as well play a quick one than not play any at all, right? And just so you know, I did start my 90-day locked-in Build-A-Bank round 2 challenge. I haven't been filming, but I stuffed the first 12 days off camera and it's already lots of stacks, you guys. So hopefully I'll be including that video as well in my savings challenges. Okay, so that's it. That's all I have for you today. That's all she wrote. I'm so happy that you're here with me, that you hung around for my videos. I apologize for my absence, but I am trying to be back. Okay, you guys, I hope everybody's well. Keep your eye on that budget and enjoy your springtime activities if you are having them. So we will see you, or I will see you in the next one. Have a good night, guys. Bye.